Before I ever took my first breath, my life was becoming a testimony. There are moments in our life that shape us even before we realize they're shaping us. Moments that become a testimony even when the times are painful, uncertain, or even scary. But what if the things in your life were carrying a promise even before you understood it? What if it had already been spoken over you before you were even born? Before I could speak, before I could understand what faith was, before I even had the strength to fight for myself, my life was becoming a testimony of the faithfulness of God. And it all connects back to my name. I was born into a situation where just hours after being born, I needed to enter a major surgery. The chances of survival were low. My mom was told I would likely need to have many blood transfusions, and I would probably be in the ICU for weeks if I even made it through the operation itself. And the neurosurgeon who performed my procedure was considered to be the best in the country back in Africa. Even his availability at the time felt like a miracle. He told my mom he would do his best, but the outcome wasn't guaranteed. And as they wheeled me away, my mom prayed and dedicated me to God. The surgery lasted about 4 hours, just as predicted. And after the surgery, the doctors were surprised at what they saw. I didn't need a blood transfusion. I was in the ICU for only one night, and I was discharged after 4 days. And that wasn't the last time. Soon, I continued to have many surgeries in my life, and each time I healed faster than the doctors expected. Each time I responded better than predicted, and that just showed me that I was meant to be a miracle child. And my last name, Taramwa, it comes from the African language of Bantu, and it means God never fails. My mother told me this when she named me, and while she was speaking faith over my life, declaring that the Lord would be faithful to me. Even when I look back all over my life, during the surgeries, the healing, and the way things worked out when they shouldn't have, I can see the promises all over my life. Every time I hear my name, I'm reminded that even in the moments I feel weak, God has already been faithful. And as I grew older, I encountered moments that felt impossible. Times nothing felt certain, and every step felt heavy. But looking back, those moments quite shaped the person I am today, teaching these lessons that only time and experience can reveal. Even in the moments I didn't understand, I knew God was still working. Even when I didn't notice it. Even when I didn't feel it. And that's something I want you to think about. What if the season isn't meant to break you, but to build something that you'll need for later? And what if the struggle you're facing right now is preparing you for something greater than you can see? And what if the season isn't delaying your life, but defining it? What if the season isn't the end, but the groundwork? Sometimes the strongest people aren't the ones having everything together. They're the ones who keep moving forward even when life feels heavy. Your story. Every struggle. Every setback. Every moment you thought you couldn't go on is being woven into something bigger. So don't give up in the middle of a story that God is still writing.